The Tipping Point with Mike Tipton is brought to you by Dubby. What is Dubby? Dubby is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like those other energy drinks have. They also have no maltodextrin fillers and don't use artificial dyes. Dubby contains vitamins, amino acids, a nootropic, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. Dubby's products are made in the USA in an FDA-inspected facility that strictly adheres to GMP manufacturing guidelines. All of the flavors are unique and custom-made by Dubby, and you'll never taste our taste anywhere else. The best part about it is they're affordable. Dubby's drinks come out to about $1 per drink, much cheaper than Starbucks or any of those canned energy drinks. To learn more, visit w.gg.com/discount/MRTipton33 and place your order today. Use promo code MrTipton33 and save today. Dubby Energy, be better. What's going on, everybody? I want to tell you about my new friends over at Cleverman. Visit them online at becleverman.com. What they gave me was the energizing face and beard scrub along with the Cleverman face scrubber. And trust me when I say this, the energizing face and beard scrub smells amazing. Combining it with the face scrubber, making sure that your boy was looking as good and sexy as possible, opened up a whole different sensation in my face that I haven't ever felt before. I felt so clean, so fresh, and so clean, like Outcast said, and it helped me feel like I was ready for my day. Make sure you visit them online at becleverman.com and follow them on Instagram at clevermannyc. The link is up in my bio if you want to check out all the amazing products they have. Visit them online, becleverman.com. What's going on, everybody? It is the Tipping Point with Mike Tipton, hanging out with you here on a Monday evening. Don't know how long we're going to do this. I'm just trying something out. You can see on the stream that we have a scoreboard going on here, so I'm checking out new things, trying out new things, trying to see what it is that we can do. I don't like how fat my face looks in that screen setting for the vertical audience. You don't need to see me that big. There we go. Well, we'll make it a little bit smaller. That looks a lot better. Shout out to Free Your Mind Red Pill, who just joined in over on Instagram. Everyone that has tuned in all over the place. I got the Steelers taking on the Houston Texans right now. The Texans, the better team at 12-5. The Steelers 10-7, but hosting themselves a playoff game. Again, wasn't too sure if I even wanted to do this. I just wanted to check out some of the little things that I've got on my screen. If you're looking on the, I guess, the landscaped version of what we've got going on here, the Tipping Point with Mike Tipton. I really just want to add a score. Like that's my main thing is I really just want to add a score to my little score bug that I have. No, yeah, there we go. That's what I want to do. There. Don't know how many views we're going to get. I'm surprised that we have the amount that we have right now, to be honest with you. Thank you to everyone that's tuned in over on YouTube, X, Instagram right now. I see my girl Ashley Candelaria tuned in over on Instagram as well. I guess I don't like the way that this orientation looks on the vertical side because you can't really see where it says Texans and Steelers. Well, I can go over here and make it look smaller. But if that happens there for the YouTube audience, it might look different on StreamYard. Let's see how long it takes to adjust on StreamYard. I guess it kind of adjusted. Ashley saying, yes, you can see it. Well, that's cool. I'm doing something a little different. Augustine saying, what's the amount? The amount of what? I don't know what you're talking about. Augustine asking, how are the Cowboys doing? The Cowboys are doing absolutely horribly. What do you mean here? Evan saying, hello, Evan. Hope that you're having a great day. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff if you want to. I hope that you do. Already started the game, and there's an injury to the Houston Texans. I do kind of like this little thing, like little layout thing that I got going on here. It's working well for me. At least I think so. I'm also doing this because I have some plans to do other things in the future. Always got a million things going on in my world. I have questions asking about stuff. Augustine asking, injury. Is it bad? What happened? I am in the car. I didn't get to see the injury. I mean, he was kind of just flexing his knee. So I think he might have just twisted it or something like that. Like he was standing up. The training staff walked over to him. He was perfectly fine. Aaron Rodgers dropping back to Pat. Wow, that was a bad pass. Jesus Christ, that was a bad pass. Sorry, y'all. I'm replying to a message that somebody sent me. People are excited. I see my dude J-Train hanging out. What's up, J-Train? Hope that you're having a good day over on the Instagram feed. I put out, just giving everyone some information, I had put out on social media that we are hiring with my job, and people are sending me questions and stuff. And I want to be, since I put it out there, I want to be nice to people and actually let them know. Ashley saying, I prefer to see the score here than to look at stupid AR face. Exactly. Than to look at stupid Aaron Rodgers' face. I'm with you with that. Jay Trent saying, what's up, Tip? Glad you took down the Christmas tree finally. If you didn't see that video on my various social media channels, I was sad. It was very sad to take down the Christmas tree. But thank you, J Train. I'm glad. I hope my neighbor has their tree up. And I don't know the etiquette of like when you're supposed to take down your Christmas tree. So I normally just take it down like the first weekend after the first of the month. And then I was told you take it down on like January 6th. Wow, for Three Kings Day. So I don't know. Like I genuinely don't know. What is like a good time to take your tree down? Augustine asking who is sending you messages while you're live. Like I said, it was people who are interested in coming to work at the stadium, because we still have a couple of those positions available. Sending in resumes, asking how to send in resumes, asking about all that good stuff. So I ain't gonna get upset at that one. And because, like I said, I put that information out there, I am replying to people as fast as I can. I got 3 messages in a row, which was kind of odd. Not used to that. Not a popular man at all. Ashley saying that she still has her tree up. Took the ornaments off it though. Well, what's the point of keeping it up if you took the ornaments off? Does it have like its own lights? Does it light up or anything like that? Maybe you're going to put it outside for like ambiance outside in the outdoor patio area. J Train saying, well, don't be irresponsible like the guy on the guy on One Crazy Summer with the dead Christmas tree and the clunker Cadillac. No. I don't do live trees. I do the plastic trees. If we tried to get like live trees in El Paso, I think they'd be dead by the time we brought them to our house. There's no such thing. The lights are the old school looking ones, is what Ashley's saying about her tree. Okay, cool. The Houston Texans with the ball right now, a 5-yard run right up the gut. I want to say that's Nick Chubb. Augustine saying 3 Kings Day is another religious thing to get drunk about. I agree with you 100%. Like, I had never even heard of that holiday until I got older. And then I realized, oh, okay, well, yeah, you cut into the cake, you see who gets the baby, but just literally everyone's planning around that to plan a party. Like, everyone's partying at that party to plan a party for future partying in the future. Like it's cool. I like it. I'm down with it. You already know me. Oh, wow. A pass from CJ Stroud that was targeted to Nico Collison, who was rolling around on the floor. He got back up right now. Nico Collins, rather, was tipped by Joey Porter, tipped by Jalen Ramsey, out of the hands of Dalton Schultz. It was tipped 3 times. The old triple tip. Oh, man. J-Train saying that the Texans' run game will either make or break this game. I agree with you 100%. If the Steelers can contain that running game, keep them to about 3 yards a carry, the Steelers will have a chance. Other than that, I think the Texans should dominate this game. CJ Stroud going deep to pass and caught by Tank. Is Tank Dell number 13? I got to remember who's 13. I am doing a watch along for the game. That's what I'm doing right now. Oh, Christian Kirk. Kirk getting the pass right there. I can't, obviously, for financial purposes, I cannot show the game. I want to say that's Christian Kirk. Makes me question how much I know the Texans roster right now. I have not watched a lot of Houston Texans games this year. Mostly because I do not care about that franchise. Nobody cares about the franchise. Augustine saying that I am horrible for the watch along. What do you mean I'm horrible for the watch along? Yeah, it is Christian Kirk. Holy shit. Look at Christian Kirk. Banana Man 1997 saying, your beard, give it to me. Go ahead and take it. Although it's got way too much white in it. I don't know how many people want like a super white beard. Augustine saying, don't mention names either. 3rd and 6 right now for the Texans. And you see, that's the thing, J-Train. So J-Train over on Instagram is saying 3 all-pros on the Texans defense. Will Anderson, Derek Stingley, our first team, and Danielle Hunter is second team. Like, I know the defense. I know Nico Collins. I know Tank Dell. I know Dalton Schultz. I know, obviously, CJ Stroud, Nick Chubb. But 13, it just threw me for a loop. I don't know why. And the Texans have, again, I think the Texans have the best defense in the NFL. They're, obviously the best defense in the playoffs. There was a penalty called. Let's see if we can hear the penalty. If I play too much of this, the stream will get taken down. They're looking at the Steelers defense right now. I think I could share the screen, but I'm not going to do that right now because obviously if I do that, we get taken down. I don't want to get taken down. I'm having a good time. I'm hanging out with some of my friends online. Again, don't know how long I'm going to do this. I just wanted to see the screen, my little graphic that I have on the screen. So whenever a score happens, I can change the score. And it's super easy. It's so much easier than I thought it was going to be. Also, I didn't realize it was showing up in black. The Texans team name. Thought I had it in white. Is it white now? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it changes eventually. I guess it didn't. Augustine saying Nick Chubb was so good before the injury. He really was. And I think even after the injury, like he's had a pretty decent bounce back, right? Like the Texans run game and that defense has really what's helped carry them here. And you saw, like, I had Nick Chubb in fantasy. And you saw a few times just how good Nick Chubb could be. CJ Stroud under pressure right there. J-Train saying, who did you have between the Bills and the Jags? I thought the Jags would win. They have a bright future with Liam Cohen. You already know me. Y'all already know me. J-Train, you should know me by now. It's our second favorite team on this show. Therefore, J-Train, by being associated with this show, they're also your second team. We went with Duval, baby. That's what we did. I really thought they were going to win. I really thought they were going to pull it out. They performed much better than I thought they would. And you're right, J-Train. I think they have a legitimately a bright future for the Jacksonville Jaguars. The AFC South now, I don't think is going to be as easy as people think. I would love to see Indianapolis bring back Daniel Jones, just because I thought whenever he was healthy, they were so good. Then you got, obviously, the Houston Texans, who I thought were going to take a big step back this year. They didn't. They didn't win the division, but they didn't take a huge step back this year. J-Train saying Nick Chubb has had too many injuries to the knees. Ultimately, this will slow him down. Duval, that's right. Duval. Shout out to Downtown El Paso that has joined the live as well. Everybody, I'm excited about an event that's going on in Downtown El Paso. I can't wait to tell you all about it. January 31st. The Downtown Barstool Open. I've already signed up. I got my neighbor signed up. I signed up a couple other people as well. It's going to be super fun. I see this event year after year, but I always see it after it happened. I made an effort this year to make sure I paid attention to actually go to the damn thing. And I've got signed up, and I'm going to it. I'm super excited about it. I am super excited about it. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. It's also sad that they're joining on Instagram Live, because they're probably like looking at how many numbers are actually watching on Instagram Live. And we're just launching this on Instagram Live. I took a screenshot. 188,000 impressions this past month. It's not bad. It's okay. I'm not asking for money. I just want to show some love to downtown. Augustine asking, is CJ Stroud the weak link? 100% I think he is. He's had, over the last 2 years, we saw a bit of a regression, right? Like Bryce Young has moved up. He's gotten better. CJ Stroud seemingly plateaued and maybe even took a bit of a step back, especially in the second year. There we go. Downtown El Paso saying, thank you for signing up. It's a fun event. Thank you. I appreciate it. J-Train saying Indy was good with Danny Dimes. It opened up the door for Jonathan Taylor. Once Danny went down, the astronomical numbers for JT slowed down. Exactly. Like prior to the injury, prior to anything happening to Daniel Jones, Jonathan Taylor was in the conversation for being like the MVP. He was having just an amazing season, but it's because Daniel Jones was a formidable quarterback, right? Which is weird, which is a weird thing to see. But it's crazy how Daniel Jones opened up the offense for him, proving that he wasn't bad. Augustine saying, is he stepping back a coaching thing? Is his stepping back a coaching thing? Are we talking about CJ Stroud, I'm assuming, right there? Downtown El Paso saying, we'll see you there. Have a good night, Mike. Have a good night, Downtown El Paso. J-Train saying, CJ slowed down when they let the left tackle go. Laramie Tunsil. That's what a lot of it is too. Letting Laramie Tunsil go is a huge deal. I don't understand why you would do that, right? Like why you would let go of your best offensive lineman when you have such a young team, right? And I get it. Maybe offensive linemen don't create the wins and losses the way that we think of other dynamic players creating wins and losses. But you have to think at some point, Laramie Tunsil helps out your offensive line immensely. So maybe it's a conglomerate of things, Augustine. Maybe it is step the fallback in coaching, right? Like there's also a lot of injuries there, right? Like Nico Collins was injured a lot, Tank Dell injured a lot. The running back like Joe Mixon, even throughout this year, Nick Chubb had injuries that he was dealing with. So maybe it's like a conglomerate of things. It's just obvious that Nick or not Nick Chubb, CJ Stroud hasn't been the same guy that we're used to seeing CJ Stroud being all the time. The Steelers with a huge pass interference play that gets them down into the 33-yard line of the Houston Texans, threatening right now. Hand the ball off to Gainwell. Kenneth Gainwell, he needs to get his flowers this year. Kenneth Gainwell has been awesome for the Pittsburgh Steelers. As Pat Costello from ESPN Radio would tell me, Kenneth Gainwell, Philadelphia Eagles legend. Steelers now looking at a 2nd down and 4. Got a man in motion. Changing the play is Aaron Rodgers right now. It's probably still one of the best at being able to change the play, redesign things. I know I'm supposed to hate on Aaron Rodgers. What a move by Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, my God. What a juke. You just see a Houston Texans defender go flying by him right now. Gainwell able to establish what he wants to do and doing his damn thing. I love that. Mireya Reyes saying probably. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers probably. Yeah. Over 70 receptions for Kenneth Gainwell is going to get him paid, is what J-Train says. Oh, 100%. If the Steelers let Kenneth Gainwell walk away, they are beyond ridiculous. That man needs to stay a Pittsburgh Steeler at least for the next couple of years. Aaron Rodgers going downfield. The wide receiver, Smith, Jonnu Smith, was not even looking for the ball there. It's never a good sign when you're running down the field and you're doing this. You have no clue where the ball is. You're just running, arms wide open, hoping that something falls into your hands. I forgot how jacked up my hands are whenever you look at them like that. That's a lot of hand injuries, guys. J-Train saying, is DK getting double covered? For the most part, he is. The one target that DK Metcalf had right now was a pass interference. He got pulled from the back of the jersey. The safety was over the top, so it would have taken a perfect pass for Aaron Rodgers to drop it in there for him. But he gets bailed out by the defender just grabbing onto the back of the jersey. I mean, and it wasn't even like a questionable one. Like he grabbed the jersey and just pulled that thing. J-Train asking, is there hair on your injured palms? I mean, I have to shave my palms at least twice a day. That's how hairy they are. But I heard that's a way that you can live forever. It's a way that you extend your life. Aaron Rodgers and them boys moving the ball down the field. They're going to bring up a 4th down and short. Are they going to go for it? Or is Mike Tomlin going for the points? Ooh. What would you do? 4th down and 3, inside the 20. What are you doing, right? Because we always question this. What are you doing? I see Chris Boswell making his way out there. Making his way downtown. J-Train saying, just watch out for blindness. I will try my best. If I go blind, it's of my own doing. Boswell kicks the ball right down the middle. 3-0 Pittsburgh over the Houston Texans. And look at that. Our scoreboard changed. The scoreboard changed. I know it's stupid. I'm probably the only person that gives a damn about it, but it is so, like, I love technology. Just like old boy from Napoleon Dynamite, Kit from Napoleon Dynamite. I love technology. And J-Train, you're saying, watch out for the blindness. Why do you think I got to wear glasses, my guy? Just going ham on it. J-Train saying, I picked the Steelers. We shall see. I chose the Texans just because I wanted, but like I said, at the top of the show, I want the chaos of the Pittsburgh Steelers making a deep run into the playoffs, making it to a Super Bowl, maybe even potentially winning the Super Bowl. I don't know if I'm just there yet, but making a deep run in the playoffs so Pittsburgh Steelers fans can keep complaining about having one of the best coaches in NFL history. Because I know, I can't say I know, I have a strong feeling that if the Pittsburgh Steelers lose this game, they will fire Mike Tomlin, and that is unjustifiable to me. It's absolutely unjustifiable to me. And everyone knows how much I hate the Pittsburgh Steelers. So for me to be on this side of it, okay, wow, that's wild. J-Train saying the 2025 playoffs is better with Aaron Rodgers in it. I don't know about that, but I guess because you have so many big name quarterbacks that aren't playing right now, right? Like Patrick Mahomes is out, Joe Burrow's out. You don't have that star power because we're seeing stars get cultivated right now. Whenever Josh Allen, Brock Purdy, and Aaron Rodgers are like the only names that you have, yeah, I guess it makes sense, right? And you know what? I've kind of like leaned over to the side of like, I just want to see old guys be successful, no matter how much I may dislike them. And again, Aaron Rodgers can change my mind in a heartbeat. All he's got to do is just be like, yeah, let's go get some ayahuasca together, my guy. And I'd go out there and get ayahuasca with him. I'd be a happy guy with it. Who wouldn't be a happy guy with that? Go get all the ayahuasca you want with Aaron Rodgers. Midea Reyes agreeing with you, J-Train, saying, yeah, it is better with Aaron Rodgers. She is a Green Bay Packers fan, so her love for Aaron Rodgers is understandable and palpable. Houston getting the ensuing kickoff, getting up to the 25-yard line, dropped right there. Let's see if the Houston Texans, with 5:58 to go here in the first quarter, if the Houston Texans can bounce back, answer back. J-Train saying it's only for nostalgia reasons, whether you love him or you hate him. I agree with that 100%. I'm happy to see that he was able to bounce back from that ruptured Achilles because I did not want to see a quarterback as good as Aaron Rodgers end his career with an injury like that. Aaron Rodgers deserves to go out on his shield. He's in the playoffs where he belongs as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. I could say all that, was still thinking the guy's an absolute douche nozzle. CJ Stroud complete to Nico Collins, moving the ball up to the 30-yard line. That's going to bring down a 2nd down and 6, I want to say, or 2nd down and 5. I got to see where they spot that ball at. Oh, they're showing a replay here. Oh, Nico did not catch that ball. They're giving it to him. Oh, wow, that wasn't a catch. It got stuck between his hands and the helmet. Like he didn't have control of it at all. It was just stuck right there. Midea Reyes saying, wow, Mike, how objective. Hey, whoa. I can again, like I want to root for his success. I genuinely do. Doesn't mean he's not a douche, right? Like it's the same thing with me. Some people want to see me successful and people think I'm a douche. I accept it. I embrace it. J-Train saying we agree on him being a douche. Oh, I saw a thing from a movie the other day. I guess the movie was called Sausage Fest. And it was like a douche eating a juice box. It was funny. It made me want to actually watch that movie. Shout out to Joseph W. Bella, who joined in over on Instagram as well. Shout out to everyone that's stuck around this long. I think we're only going to go up to 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Mountain Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, and corresponding times with corresponding time zones. Marks with the run right here for the Houston Texans. I can't wait to see like this run game for Houston. I genuinely feel is going to make or break this game here. And watching the Pittsburgh Steelers kind of contain it. They've had a couple of 5-yard runs here or there. They haven't broken it free so far. They've had the ball 3 times, and this is the longest sustained drive for the Houston Texans. I don't know if the first 2 drives were 3 and out. I wasn't really paying a ton of attention at the time, but they were able to get a first down this time. On second down, they have a pass over to Nico Collins, gets about 3 yards there. So it's going to bring down a 3rd down and 3, 3rd down and 4. According to the graphic on ESPN, 3rd down and 3. I like it. I like the way it's going. And with as awesome as the games were, the beginning of the playoffs, right? Like even that Carolina game, Carolina losing, RIP Carolina. Carolina and the Rams, what a great game. The Packers and the Bears, a phenomenal game. Oh, what a pass. What a catch. C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud to Hutchinson. What a catch. J-Train saying the Texans missed Joe Mixon this game / season, rather. Oh, 100%. Joe Mixon would have made a huge difference for them. Love him or hate him, because I know he's another one of those polarizing players. Love him or hate him, Joe Mixon is a talented player. The Texans right now with the ball at about the Steelers' 41-yard line, hand the ball off. Oh, they go with the flea flicker, even though it was kind of mixed up a little bit. Oh, Stroud fumbled the ball. Oh, okay, so they're saying that's a fumble right now. That might have been a forward pass. The flea flicker messed up off the start. They hand the ball off. I don't know if that was Marks or if that was Chubb, but they hand the ball off. He stumbles before he turns around to flip the ball back, and Stroud gets hit. Yep, that's a fumble. Stroud gets hit after receiving the ball back, and even if it wasn't a fumble, he caught it, so it would have been an interception. What a play. What a play by the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. And you're giving Aaron Rodgers a short field now? Wow. The Steelers are going to take over at about the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line. Wow. J-Train saying it right. Flea flickers are dangerous plays, particularly in the playoffs. And I don't understand it in that instance, right? Again, like it's everyone wants to say you go for it on 4th down, you do this and that on specific downs, blah, blah, blah. It's a feel thing, man. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, let me pull out a flea flicker and try to catch the defense off guard. You've been moving the ball down the field. Like the Houston Texans were moving the ball down the field. You were in Pittsburgh Steelers territory. What the hell are you trying to do a flea flicker for? Keep doing what you're doing. I've never understood doing a flea flicker like that deep in opponent's territory. Granted, it was like the 44-yard line or whatever. But I don't understand why you would do a flea flicker in that instance. It's such a ridiculous ass play to try to pull off in that spot. And the Steelers, to me, the Steelers have to get a touchdown here. If the Steelers only go down and kick a field goal, or they wind up going 3 and out and punting the ball in this situation, it leaves some life in the Houston Texans. You get a 10-point lead on the Houston Texans, and you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, you can just pin your ears back and goes and gets them. Augustine asking, what's the longest flea flicker in NFL history? Mireya Reyes saying, this is where experience plays a big role. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. But that's the thing is the Texans have been in the playoffs the last 3 years. This is the 3rd straight year the Texans have been in the playoffs. Like they shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Coaching staff shouldn't be allowing stuff like that. Like, granted, what you're saying is like the quarterback experience, whether it's Rodgers versus CJ Stroud, is going to make a big difference here. I agree with that as well. I believe the quarterback advantage is with Pittsburgh. Just flatly. Not gonna disagree with that at all. There we go, Augustine. We are looking it up right now. According to nice. According to Google AI, and Augustine, you're gonna love this. According to Google AI, the longest flea flicker in NFL history is a 71-yard pass from Drew Bledsoe to Terry Glenn for the 2005 Dallas Cowboys. Oh, Augustine set me up for that one. I get to give a little bit of love to my Dallas Cowboys. And it was a touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys right there. The second longest flea flicker actually happened this year, a 65-yard pass. The Crooked Commish saying, fuck Green Bay. It's a new day. The Iceman is here. Brandon the Iceman Cone is not hanging out with me today. He hangs out with me on Saturdays. That's the day for the Iceman. What's up, Crooked Commish? Hey, talk your shit, my dude. Talk your shit. Your team won. Your team won. Augustine saying CJ Stroud should cut his hair. I don't know if that makes a difference or not. DK Metcalf dropped that? Wow. I'm just seeing the replay right now because I was so happy with how beautiful that trick play was. The longest flea flicker in NFL history belonging to the Dallas Cowboys. I cannot believe DK Metcalf dropped that ball. That was directly in his hands. Rodgers dropping back to pass on a 2nd down and 10. Completes the pass, but it's short. Got to about the 49-yard line here. 4th and 5 at the 49. I guess, yeah, you got to punt it. Your defense been playing lights out. But what a huge job. What a great job right there by the Houston Texans defense. Giving Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers a short field right here. Getting bailed out because DK Metcalf didn't catch the ball. And a great punt. Getting fielded at the 9-yard line and then runs out of bounds at the 9-yard line. J Train saying, is CJ Stroud Samson? He probably should keep the hair if so. If so. 100%. Ashley Candelaria talking to the Crooked Commish via Instagram over to YouTube, saying, LOL Commish, I saw a reel talking about how Chicago has to win to close the wormhole we're living in. LOL, so go Bears. Friend of the show, Dion Hankins, I believe is the 3rd or 4th string running back for the Chicago Bears. El Paso boy from Parkland High School. Friend of mine, friend of Brandon the Iceman Cone. So clearly, despite Brandon and I both being born in Chicago, I'm a Cowboys fan. Brandon's allegiance goes Cowboys and Bears. So we are both going for the Chicago Bears in this playoff. And I legitimately thought that because I said that out loud on Saturday and the fact that they were down 21-3 to the Green Bay Packers, I thought that I had cursed them. But au contraire, mon frère. The Green Bay Packers choked away an 18-point lead. The Crooked Commission saying, oh, I'll be talking my shit. Green Bay, just bear down and take that L. Don't care how you take it, but you're taking it. I mean, that sounds problematic. But hey, your team won. My team's been watching from the sidelines. I got my dude Marky Mix hanging out on Instagram, hardcore Pittsburgh Steelers fan, with his Steelers up 3-0 right now, as I believe the first quarter came to an end. J-Train saying the Bears have to play more consistent ball if they want to beat the Rams. I agree with you 100% on that. I agree with you 100%. Green Bay had issues, right? Like, as soon as Micah Parsons got hurt, you kind of knew that Green Bay was going to have their issues. Our dude Marky Mix saying, let's go Steelers. There we go. Marky, I haven't gotten a lot of times that you and I have been able to talk, so I want to get your thoughts on what this season has been so far. What if the Steelers lose? Do they fire Mike Tomlin? Are we keeping Mike Tomlin? How does it go? What are we doing? Let us know. As our resident Steelers fan, Richie's not here right now because I'm sure Richie is watching the game. I'm surprised Tommy's not here right now, but Tommy doesn't have the hate and vitriol for the Pittsburgh Steelers that I have. This has been a pretty even game. I mean, obviously the score is 3-0, right? 14 plays each. 4 yards separate them total. Yeah. Marky Mix kind of agreeing with what I said earlier, that if the Steelers lose, that Tomlin would be on his way out. I firmly believe that as well. I think it's dumb, but I firmly believe that as well. J-Train saying Tomlin is not getting fired. The GM needs to add more talent offensively. What seems to be the issue, right? Like, I guess quarterback would be the issue, but you have 2 or 3 really good tight ends with Jonnu Smith, with Washington, with Freiermuth. You have a really good wide receiver in DK Metcalf. Oh, Stroud lost the ball, gets popped, and almost throws another interception. The Houston Texans seem to be melting down right in front of us. Mireya Reyes saying, calm down, Bears fan. Don't want you to get a heart attack before the Bears actually do something. I don't think that you can say the Bears haven't done anything, right? Like, they won a playoff game. But okay, so J-Train saying what the Steelers need to add is a running back and a second wide receiver. TJ Warren's solid as your running back. Kenneth Gainwell is also the running back. We were talking about how good Kenneth Gainwell's been. He's basically your second receiver, right? You line him up in the slot. Like I get it's not traditional, but it can get you something. Marky Mix saying, I mean, no playoff wins since 2017 is pretty crazy from a franchise like Pittsburgh. I mean, I get it. No playoff wins since 2017 is like not winning the Super Bowl since 1996. We get to celebrate the 30-year anniversary. Oh, my Lord. And that's exactly what I was going to ask you. That was going to be the next question. Marky Mix doing a great job as a producer. For those that don't know, Marky Mix was my very first producer on the Tipping Point with Mike Tipton when we started this 5 or so years. No, like, wow. 6 years ago, whenever we started going live. Jesus Christ, Marky Mix, I'm old. If you fire Tomlin, who do you go out and get? And I think the obvious answer to that has to be someone like a John Harbaugh, right? Or because you do have some good running backs. What a pass by C.J. Stroud right there. What a pass by C.J. Stroud over to Nico Collins. Nico Collins is a beast, y'all. He is 100% a beast. As we are in the second quarter. Ooh, I get to change my score bug as well. It is the second quarter. J-Train saying a 1,500-yard running back and a Devontae Smith. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. Marky Mix saying 2019, bro. Yeah. Wow. Damn, that's a long time ago. Now I'm feeling old. I'm feeling nostalgic. Augustine saying that CJ Stroud is horrid. There's been a couple of good passes on this drive. I will say that. All right, y'all, 7 o'clock. I told y'all I was only going to go to 7. We got 45 good minutes here. That's 44 minutes longer than some men last in the bed. Stamina, baby. That's what we got. By some men, I mean me. What a dumb fucking joke. All right, y'all. But like I said, I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and support. I'm going to go watch this game. I'm going to go crack open a brewski. I'm going to have me a good old time. I hope that all y'all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of this game. We will see you back tomorrow. Maybe. Well, yeah, definitely tomorrow. Have a good day, everybody.